Hi, I'm Jen Cesario, and this is Melissa Chernetsky, and today we are sipping at Stokes Adobe in Monterey.
We're here to experience some very elevated happy hour items on the menu, some appetizers, and our favorite cocktails. Jen, what cocktail are you having?
I am having the mojito.
Looks really good.
It looks so good, and it tastes so yummy too.
Yeah, and this is the prickly pear margarita. Look at that salt and these ice cubes.
I love the pink. It matches your shirt.
Yes. Great presentation.
Right? It tastes so yummy. And then we also have the green olives and the crispy potatoes. And the crispy potatoes are amazing because that little truffle love sour cream on the bottom.
Awesome.
It's decadent. So tell me, Mel, what have you been up to lately?
Well, we just closed on the PG listing that I had, really close to the Butterfly House. Do you remember that one?
Yes, I love that house. It's so cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. It was so fun to work with that family. They were great clients. And I would say it was a little bit of a challenge, because we listed right in between the holidays and then the storms came.
Oh gosh, the storms.
So
it's been crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. So talking with sellers, right, about how to handle the weather and the fact that we're going to come up against all the winter conditions and still just making the best for it.
And then like cleaning off the property probably all the time.
Yeah.
What else did you guys do to the property?
So they moved out mid-list, and then we had that in-between time where we were trying to decide, do we stage it, do we leave it? And we gave it a couple weeks, so we staged it, and it made the biggest difference, sold within a week and a half.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you had like a backup offer too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Staging makes such a big difference. I feel like whenever we debate it, the answer is always to do it. It's like night and day.
Keeping a house like with beautiful like white walls, minimalistic, but also just every little detail, like Ninth looked gorgeous.
Yeah. How about you?
So I actually did a really fun financing thing for some of my clients.
Oh.
They were very nervous about buying with the current interest rate climate, and I did actually a seller credit buy down. What a seller credit buy down, which I know you know, but what that is basically you ask the seller to credit you money to then buy down points in your interest rate. So I was able to get my clients a really amazing interest rate, lower monthly payment, and then they were able to buy the house of their dreams, and then the sellers were able to sell it.
Yeah.
So it was really like a win-win for everybody.
For sure.
And I close next week.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love hearing stories about creative financing because how many of our buyers are questioning the rates? What should I do? When should I buy? And buy now, use creative strategy, right? And refinance.
And what do we always say? It's always a good time to buy.
For sure.
And especially if you have people like educated like us, the agents like us, then we'll always be able to be creative and figure out a way for them to get the house that they want.
Yeah, and it's definitely always a good time to buy in this area specifically.
Yeah.
So unique.
Yeah. Appreciation every 5 years, right?
Yeah. It's so good to be back with you and doing one of these sips. I've missed it. It's been, nearly a year?
I know,
so
crazy.
Here we are. And one of the biggest reasons that we picked this restaurant is because of the food, obviously.
Yes.
It's so good. We talked about how this is just the happy hour, and it is incredible.
So decadent.
Yeah, and Chef Bryce, we were just talking about this, has a Michelin mention already in the first year of opening.
Yeah.
How great is that?
It's amazing. Yeah. And not to mention, we also picked this restaurant for the beautiful architecture. And obviously, as real estate agents, we nerd out about this. It's an 1800s post-Adobe home, so that's now been converted into a restaurant. Originally, it was a small home, and then Dr. Stokes actually then expanded it and made it into what it is today.
This location is so great. Love being in downtown Monterey. Literally can walk to everything. We're so close to Cannery Row.
Alvarado Street's right down there. And it's such a cozy spot to have a date, girls' night, any night, happy hour, whatever.
Yeah, honestly, you can't beat the ambiance. So good.
This is seriously such a sweet place. And look at all this other food we get to dig into right now.
I honestly had no idea about this happy hour. I'm entranced.
I'm gonna come all the time.
I love it.
One last cheers.
Cheers.